2 months ago, astronomical detection systems picked up an anomaly. A massive object, originating from beyond our solar system, was racing toward the inner planets at unprecedented velocity, nearly 60 kilometers per second. This makes it the fastest interstellar visitor ever recorded. The moment observatories confirmed its existence, speculation exploded across scientific communities and social media alike. The fundamental question everyone wanted answered: is this a natural cosmic wanderer, or could it represent something far more extraordinary? Within days of detection, a controversial paper emerged from a prominent Harvard physicist, suggesting the object, designated 3I Atlas, might represent extraterrestrial technology. The paper even raised the possibility of hostile intent. Over recent weeks, data has been collected from observatories worldwide, creating comprehensive models of this visitor's trajectory and characteristics. The question remains: what exactly is 3I Atlas? The initial detection. Discovery occurred on July 1st through NASA's Atlas Survey Network in Chile. The 3I designation indicates this is only the third confirmed interstellar object humanity has ever detected, a visitor from the vast darkness between stars. The previous interstellar object, Oumuamua in 2017, sparked similar controversy and speculation. The Atlas system consists of telescope networks scanning continuously for moving celestial bodies like asteroids and comets. At first observation, 3I Atlas was positioned 4.5 astronomical units from the Sun, roughly near Jupiter's orbital path, moving inward at alarming speed. Immediately, astronomical teams globally redirected their instruments toward this cosmic intruder, gathering critical data to determine its size, composition, and trajectory. This represented an unprecedented opportunity, months of observation time before closest approach. As information accumulated, the controversial paper was published that would transform public perception entirely. The controversial analysis. Published July 17th, the academic paper opened with a provocative hypothesis. The object could be technological and potentially hostile. Trajectory analysis revealed something unsettling. The path brought 3I Atlas abnormally close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, almost as if deliberately surveying the inner solar system's inhabited zone. Another anomaly. The object's alignment with our solar system's ecliptic plane was suspiciously precise. This alignment would be ideal for an artificial craft attempting orbital insertion around the Sun. Statistical calculations suggested only a 1 in 500 probability of such precise natural alignment. The paper's authors even calculated an optimal Earth intercept scenario, projecting late November or early December arrival. Initial size estimates intensified the intrigue. Based on reflected light measurements, calculations suggested a diameter of 11 kilometers, roughly 100 times larger than Oumuamua, and comparable to the asteroid that ended the dinosaur era. The viral explosion was immediate and predictable. Headlines screamed about alien spacecraft, Harvard astronomers claiming extraterrestrial technology, and imminent encounters with unknown intelligence. The viral mechanics were perfect. Mystery, scientific authority, existential implications, and a ticking clock. Natural or artificial? Two possibilities dominated scientific discourse: either an interstellar comet or artificial spacecraft. Distinguishing between these requires examining specific characteristics. Comets display distinctive tails and comas, clouds of dust and gas pushed outward by solar radiation, typically pointing away from the Sun. An artificial craft would exhibit controlled behaviors: acceleration changes, deceleration, directional alterations, possibly communication signals, or unusual electromagnetic emissions. 3 weeks post-detection, on July 21st, the Hubble Space Telescope captured detailed imagery. The photographs revealed what appeared to be a cometary coma with a faint tail extending behind the object. However, an anomaly emerged. Alongside the expected tail, Hubble detected an additional anti-tail, material seemingly ejected toward the Sun rather than away from it. This observation fueled further speculation. If this were a comet, solar radiation should push all particles outward. The absence of a prominent dust trail seemed inconsistent with conventional cometary behavior. Simultaneously, Other observatories, including JWST, detected something unexpected. Massive clouds of carbon dioxide extending hundreds of thousands of kilometers from the object. Traditional comets produce water vapor trails, yet water appeared absent or present only in minimal quantities. When asked to estimate the probability of extraterrestrial origin, the paper's lead author responded, 60%. Getting closer to truth. Definitive identification requires proximity and high-resolution observation. Unfortunately, 3I Atlas's trajectory never brings it particularly close to Earth, approximately 1.8 astronomical units at nearest approach. By September, comprehensive data from 14 global observatories created the most complete picture yet of this mysterious visitor. The reality of 3I Atlas. 3I Atlas entered our solar system on an extremely hyperbolic trajectory, definitive confirmation of interstellar origin. Its path lies roughly 5 degrees from the solar system's ecliptic plane. Unusual, certainly, but not definitive evidence of artificial intelligence. The trajectory carries it within 29 million kilometers of Mars on October 3rd, though never threatening Earth proximity. Later, it passes relatively close to Jupiter before exiting the solar system entirely. Detailed observation reveals a luminous coma and distinct cometary tail, unmistakable signatures of a comet. As solar proximity increases, the tail brightens and extends, classic cometary behavior. Initial size estimates suggested enormous dimensions, but those calculations included the glowing coma's brightness. Subtracting that luminosity reveals a nucleus only approximately 5 kilometers across, possibly even smaller. Compositional analysis of the coma reveals the source of earlier anomalies: exceptionally high carbon dioxide concentrations with minimal water content. This composition is virtually unprecedented among solar system comets. This suggests 3I Atlas formed in an extremely cold region around its parent star, distant enough for carbon dioxide to freeze onto the surface, a formation environment unlike anything in our solar system. The evidence conclusively indicates 3I Atlas is an interstellar comet with fascinating but entirely natural characteristics. No credible evidence suggests artificial intelligence or extraterrestrial technology. Viral misinformation examined. Despite clear evidence, viral claims continue proliferating across social media platforms. Common assertions include, the object is slowing down, preparing for Earth approach. Reality, 3I Atlas shows zero deceleration. It follows a hyperbolic trajectory, naturally accelerating as it approaches the Sun, then slowing as it departs. Standard gravitational physics. It's producing its own internal light source. Reality, the coma glows from solar radiation exciting dust and gas particles, identical to every comet ever observed. No internal light generation exists. It's traveling 130,000 miles per hour directly toward Earth. Partial truth. The velocity is accurate. The toward Earth claim is completely false. This trajectory never threatens Earth proximity. Harvard astronomers confirmed it's an alien reconnaissance mission, arriving November 2025. Reality. One Harvard physicist co-authored a speculative paper explicitly stating extraterrestrial origin was unlikely. Merely one hypothesis worth considering. Media outlets stripped context, creating sensational misrepresentation. The massive CO2 cloud proves artificial propulsion. Reality. While unusual for solar system comets, high CO2 content makes perfect sense for an object from a different stellar system with different formation conditions. Cometary outgassing does produce tiny thrust, but it's chaotic and natural, nothing resembling controlled propulsion. Why does this happen? If these viral claims are demonstrably false, why do they persist and spread? The answer lies in how scientific speculation interacts with modern media ecosystems, keeping unconventional hypotheses, including extraterrestrial intelligence, on the table until definitively ruled out represents legitimate scientific methodology. Institutions sometimes suppress speculative inquiry, creating tension between rigorous skepticism and open-minded investigation. However, today's media climate operates on velocity and emotional impact. 20-second clips and sensational headlines spread instantly, consumed without verification. Media platforms profit from engagement, not accuracy. Harvard physicist, hostile alien spacecraft detected, generates far more clicks than unusual interstellar comet observed. The result: millions now genuinely believe an alien spacecraft is traversing our solar system. The final test. For anyone convinced 3I Atlas represents extraterrestrial technology, here's a simple verification method. Watch carefully through October and November as it passes the inner planets and exits the solar system. Viral claims predicted deceleration, concealment behind the sun, Earth invasion, Mars collision, and various other dramatic scenarios. When none of these predictions materialize, ask yourself why these sources were so catastrophically wrong. 3I Atlas is almost certainly not an alien spacecraft. It's something equally fascinating. A cosmic messenger from another star system, offering glimpses of planetary formation in distant stellar neighborhoods unlike our own. The universe doesn't need fabricated mysteries. Reality provides sufficient wonder.